Good afternoon and welcome to the Stock Planner channel. It would be nice to know which stocks, once I've received a signal, and I use the RSI and MACD signal, but you can use anything, that would stay true. In other words, if you have a short signal, that the signal would be true for at least 30 days. Option traders like to trade options that have expirations 45 days out, which is 30 days. And it'd be nice for them to know that once they've made an option play, that the value of the stock will remain below their strike price or above its strike price, depending on which way they go. A lot of people trade credit spreads or debit spreads, and it's nice to know that a stock will remain below or above its strike price. So I'm going to take a look at my database and see if I can determine which stocks are best and hold true for the longest period of time, at least 30 days or 45 calendar days, 30 bars. Currently, in my master database, I do not look at all the stocks that's out there, 8,000 stocks. I have 500 stocks that, for any reason, I put it in on this list. If somebody recommends it or Kramer recommends it, I put it on this list. Then I have a database of 180 stocks. And these stocks have great volume. They're optionable. They're stocks that I want to actually work with. And then I have it further divided into stocks that trade well with the RSI and the MACD indicator. 182 stocks in the domain, 58 that work well with the RSI indicator, and 30 of them work well with the MACD. But it would be nice to know which of those stocks of the 180 work and hold true for at least 45 calendar days or 30 bars. So in other words, if I have a stock price and here is the signal to go down, we want the stock price to remain below that line for at least 30 days, 30 bars or 45 calendar days. If it doesn't, people that play options would lose. But it's important to know once you've got a signal that it would last 30 bars. So I'd like to know that about my database. To find this information out, you need to do a back test. So I need to set it up. I'm choosing the option number 2, which is my RSI signal. One is MACD. So I have that set correctly. I'm going to trade $1,200 for each trade. I'm taking long and short plays. I'm using $10,000 as my initial equity. I'm really trading with a $5,000 account, but with margin, you get 20. You never want to trade your full margin. You want to trade about half, and so that's the 10,000. I'm going to set my stops at 2%, or I had them set at 2% and 5%, but this time I want to see if we can ride it out for 30 bars. So I'm disabling the profit target and the stop loss because I want to see if I'm still in profit at the end of 30 bars. So in other words, I'm trying to find stocks that last 30 bars. You do a back test. And hopefully you show a profit when you look at the report. We had the from date. The from date is from the first of the year in 2019 until now, about 2 years of data. Now we do a back test. And these are all the trades. Hopefully there's a profit, and there is. About $17,000 over nearly a 2-year period, over a 2-year period. And let's see if we have more winning trades. Hopefully we do. Yes. So once one of my RSI signals takes an effect for my database, I have a 75% win rate. That's as good as it gets right now. But I have 180 stocks, but I'd like to know about just the best ones, so that when I have some extra cash, I can put those that work to work in stocks that will remain true. So what I do now is try to find out which stocks will perform the best and stay true out of my 180. In other words, I don't want 180 stocks. I want a subset of that. If 180 stocks, I want a subset of the stocks that trade for 30 bars that remain true, so that I can use them for option or trades that I enter in 2 or 3 days late, and they're still. I know once I've entered 2 or 3 days late, I know it'll still be true. Copying the information to a spreadsheet and selecting those stocks that have the best win rates, and then the spreadsheet cuts out up to 75%. So I'm taking the top 75% of the stocks over the 2-year period of time and using that as my best. And so those stocks there, and I copy and paste those into my backtester, and now I'm going to selecting the stay true, and now I do a backtest. Because I picked all winners, my win rate has went up significantly. So now I got all the best stocks from the last 2 years, and I'm assuming that they'll remain the best stocks in the future. So I have that list, and now I'm going to running today's report, and I'm going to look at the bars since buy. And this is a list of all the stocks that remain true for 30 days, 30 bars or 45 days. And it says the Qs are, which I happen to have taken a trade today. It shows a buy here. As I said, I took a buy right here. And this is a short, and here is a cover. And that probably was a loss. A short and a cover. A win. This was a sell off a buy. Microsoft took a trade here, took a trade there. This is a short and a cover, and probably was a loss. Short, cover, win. Now these two were just today, and we're going to look at bars since next one is 3 bars ago. Had a short here, and this is definitely a win. A buy there, a sell there, win. A short there, and a cover there, and it's a loss. A short there, cover there, it's a win. It was a buy there, and that's probably a loss. This was Raytheon, signal here, buy here, sell here, buy here, sell here. It probably was a winner. Buy here and sell here. Probably a winner. So you get the idea. This is BDX, and you had, if you did an option play, you would have had a winner. Did an option play here, would have had a winner. Did a short here, you would have had a winner. If you did a short here and you covered here, you would have had a big winner. Here is a buy, and you would have had a loser. So what I've got here, as I've finished out, is I've got a list of stocks that do stay true for a 30-bar period of time or 45 days reliably, but not completely. And there is some losers on there, and you have to accept that. As long as you have your risk-reward ratio that's greater, that you win more than you lose, you should be okay. So in conclusion, I have a list of stocks of over 500 of them, and they got on that list for any reason whatsoever. Then I whittle it down to 180 stocks that I like, that other people are trading, that trade, that I know a little bit about, stocks like IBM, CRISPR, and others. And then I figured out which one of those stocks trade well with the RSI and the MACD indicators, and I favor those because that's the 2 signals that I use, technical signals. And finally, I have a list of stocks that stay true for the most part for 30 bars or 45 days. And these stocks could be used for option plays and other longer term And here's that list of stocks: Oracle, Procter & Gamble, Pepsi, Tree, Lending Tree, Netflix, Nike, 3M, SPY, Visa, Silver, Oracle, IBM, Coca-Cola. So that's the list that I have that trade well for 30 days. Please. I hope this helps. Please like and subscribe. See you next time.